Hey everyone. As value add real estate investors, we are looking for deals that need to be improved to increase the overall property's value. I'd say one of the most difficult things to do is find solid contractors that you can rely on to show up on time, do quality work, and won't actually rip you off. With more than 15 years of experience in real estate, I have run large commercial projects while working with other companies, and I've also had to bring on people for some of the deals that we're working today. So I've had to bring on general and subcontractors to work on all sorts of deals that my team and I are putting together. So here are the three considerations that on how to best deal with contractors and reduce headaches and issues that may come up. So number one, don't hire the cheapest contractor. When you start getting multiple bids on a job, it may be tempting to go with the lowest offer. And often the lowest contractor either left something out of his proposal, or those going to start doing some change orders the entire time they're on the job. And if they don't do that, then you're going to realize partway through that the job was underbid, and they'll just up and quit on you. So what's even worse than all that is that they're going to start ordering additional materials, and then it's going to suddenly start coming up missing. Right? That's probably the worst thing of all, is when you start having some theft on your hands. Instead, hire a contractor that is right for the job. If they're a specialist at painting, don't expect them to do an excellent job at laying down marble tile, right? Ask for pictures of their work that they've done in the past. Ask for referrals, and never hire like a single-story contractor to do major work on your three-story multifamily deal. But getting the referrals and making sure you call on them is also crucial. But even aside from the phone calls, you want to check out their ratings on websites that you trust. And take a look at their Facebook page as well. They typically have other people who chime in on some of the work that they've done if they have any type of notoriety out there. Number two, look at their financials. Once you narrow down who you want to possibly work with and see if they're a good fit for the job, you want to ask them if you can get a look at their balance sheet. Not all of them are going to be, some of them might be hesitant, but most of them are used to this. If you're looking for how they make their money, and if they have the cash on hand to pay their employees and along with their overhead. If a big contractor only has 15K in the bank, they're obviously not financially healthy. And not only will they not be able to hire the people for their job and keep them there, they have to worry about keeping the whole job on track. But it also tells you that they don't have a pipeline of customers that really want to use their services. So that's also a telltale sign of something that may be potentially there, right? But getting your hands on their financials is even more important when you're doing a large-scale rehab or some new development. The largest chunk of the project is going to be spent on the contractor, and more than just permitting and other costs. So if you don't get this info, you risk delaying your project. You possibly even get legal issues and maybe even the loss of rental income because they're just late on getting the delivery done on that project. And number three, check the contractor's history. All contractors must be licensed in the state that they're working. So, as part of your due diligence, you need to make sure that they are licensed by looking at the registration with the state. For many states' website, you can see the contractor's history and their background, as well as other problems and complaints they might have had as well. You can see if their license is up to date or if it's lapsed, or if it's suspended. You can use those same resources too to find out if there's any down payment limits, as they vary from state to state. You may want to, again, check the website or call on the local state authority as well on that. As for other considerations, here's some bonus stuff. Make sure that they have general liability, workers' comp, and property damage insurance before they even step foot on your property. That can open up a whole can of worms if suddenly someone slips on your property and you have to deal with that. Also, get a written contract that lays out how and when payments are going to be dispersed. And I'll talk to your attorney about getting such a document like that. They probably already have a canned version put together. For larger projects, make sure you have a checklist that lines up to that contract, so that way the expectations are set between you and the contractor. And of course, speaking of payments, never hand them cash. Use a check or a credit card so you can track things. for small jobs, and you can arrange for financing on some of the larger ones as well. Now, if you're looking to hire a handyman for like a bunch of properties or a bunch of different jobs you might have, ask them to do a small job first to see how they perform. You know, do they show up on time? Do they perform the work as they promised? You know, were they conscientious about the property and how they kept after themselves and the neighbors as well? You know, do a test job to see how well they work out. And you know, if they do work out, great. If they don't, you know, you have to go on to the next one. Anyway, what do you guys do for tips when it comes to hiring contractors and running them? Let me know in the comments. Look forward to reading them. Hope you guys are great, and talk to you soon. Bye.